So this is the lobby. It's one of the, I guess, the more standard courses in Korea, with its usual fancy clubhouses. And here's the starter's house. Right. So we check in there. Everyone gets a locker key here. Actually, locker is actually mandatory here. It's free of charge. Everyone gets a locker, and you bring a change of clothes, because afterwards you bathe and get into a change of clothes here. It's a restaurant where you typically meet up. Where are my partners in crime? Here we are. Typical amigos.
저 여기요.
순두부 하나만 주세요.
Looks like we get one of these complimentary hand warmers, because today's winter golf. And keep this in our pocket. So, actually, it's supposed to be pretty balmy today, right? Above about 9 degrees Celsius. Sweet. You notice everyone carrying a little locker bag. They're actually called Boston bags here. Don't ask us why, but it carries a change of clothes, shoes, and it's winter golf today, so everyone's carrying some mitts, a little side pouch for extra things like balls, maybe a cup of coffee. The Koreans love carrying little pouches, fancy things, lots of eyewear, lots of cool things. Now, Korean courses are usually carved out of mountainsides, so it's really hilly. So most courses, it's mandatory that you have to ride a power cart. Each power cart is a 5-seater, meaning caddy must be present. Usually a person like her. She drives, a person sits in the front and 3 in the back. So it's a little crowded, and 4 bag in the back. Looks like it's a little slow today. Green speed is about 2.6 meters. Alright, so this is where all the golfers converge. In the back of the clubhouse. And Shilla, actually, this course is quite nice because it snowed quite heavily about 3 days ago. But if you look at the green and the fairway, most of the snow is already cleared. And if you look at these black things here, they're actually kind of like space blankets used by NASA. So on the other side is kind of like the aluminum foil like reflectors. And what it does is it keeps the green from frosting and icing over during the evenings. So actually that's what keeps the greens actually pretty nice and receptive. So balls should bite today. You won't see that winter ball bouncing and smacking over the green today. Great. Unfortunately today's winter golf, but the green fee is still about 90 bucks. 90 bucks plus cart fee is about $100 divided by 4 golfers, and of course caddy mandatory is also about $120 divided by 4 people. So cost will add up. So today's round will cost around $140 even though it's winter price. Unfortunately during the regular season that can go up to as high as about $200 to $250, and that's for most normal courses. So Koreans do pay a lot of money, and we do like our golf. Looks like our clubs are out.
아, 이거는 이대로 안 다니면 커버가 너무 딱
Here we
맞아서.
are.
나도 이거 하나 있는데 3번은
Everyone's
홈으로만
got their
있어요.
club
야 이거 이렇게
covers.
꾸겨도 되는 거지?
I have no idea.
I'm sorry, English 깜깜.
Yeah. All right.
여기도 지미로 나왔나? 이름표에?
뛰어도 될 것 같아.
지미로.
외국인. 귀지미?
4 carts.
귀지미는 뭐죠?
Alright. Usually we're going to have a little tablet here that tabulates the score, shows the course. Alright. See, most everyone here has club covers to protect their clubs. It's just the way it is here. Alright, so I get the front seat. Alright, see you out in the field. Notice she's taking pictures of the clubs. This is to prevent theft at the end of a round. Make sure that we have all the clubs that we came with. Okay, we're almost underway. Walk to the first tee. A little bit of practice area. Most Korean clubs used to be private, but now there's a lot of, they converted a lot into public courses. As I mentioned, this is the Shilla Country Club, West Course. No chipping allowed. Practice facilities are actually pretty hard to come by. That's actual real grass. Grass looks pretty decent today. 2.6 meters per second. Nice view. Notice we came through a lot of fields to get here. It took us an hour actually to come all the way from south of Gangnam here, which is about an average time it takes to get to most courses in Korea. So it looks like the team is on tee, on deck, and we're third. So, place to warm up on deck. And that is the first tee. So let's get excited. Show you what Korean golf is all about. Booyah! We're on deck. In order to protect the tee boxes, looks like they're going with some of the winter mats. It's actually pretty balmy. It's about 8-9 degrees. No wind. Got most of the snow cleared out. Right.
아직 도전해 보지 않은
So,
기아마다든
let's see here.
센세이든 뭐가 됐든 센세이 화이트? 네, 센세이 화이트.
센세이 화이트.
Usually we have these little sticks.
70T.
So it says 1, 2, 3, 4 to see who has the honor on the first tee.
0.2
Kind of randomly created.
팁을요?
So this person would be going the fourth. Like
이게
so.
하도 제가 방향이 이래가지고 거리는 안 나가는데
And our caddy, basically she would be cleaning clubs, handing us clubs. It's, I think it's a bit much of a job for one person. You know, tending 4 people, but we pretty much do our own. You notice everyone carries their own laser range finders and so on and so forth. But here we go, let's get underway. All right, Higgy, knock it out. Woo-wee! Down the pipe and long.
아이고 간다.
Good shot.
땡큐.
여기 10개도 많은데?
첫 끝발이 개 끝발이야.
아니 후핸디로 하면 되잖아 그럼. 전반 라인은 후핸디.
Good shot though.
후반에는 전반 보고 그거 베이스 있으면 되지.
Oh man, another good shot. Straight down the middle.
애들 못 친다며.
Can't see very well.
거기다가 차에 저거
They use a different kind of grass here called chungji. So yeah, it doesn't stay green all year long. It turns brown. It's a little more difficult to take a divot out of. A little more hardier than the Kentucky Blue. But yeah, it rolls just the same. A little more sandy, I suppose. Right? Yeah, you like my English? You like that? You like that, Charles?
빨리 짤순이 씻으세요.
Try soon. Alright. Okay. Good shot.
샷.
20 feet for birdie. Sit.
어우 씨.
Ooh, a little far. Not bad, not bad. Long par 5, downhill. And this is what keeps the greens unfrozen. Big NASA-like blanket. Pretty cool. But looks like it's my turn. I gotta get up for chip it close for a bird. Let's see how it turns out.
내가 아는 그림과는 다른
And after the hole, everybody trudges back to the cart.
내가 아는 그림 뭐 이런 거 있잖아.
내가 아는 그림은 안 그림 이런 거.
Collects all the clubs, puts it back in, quickly also washes, puts it back in all to sort out at a later date, and so forth. Marks the score on the smartboard.
야, 여기 태블릿 참 시원시원하다. 그렇네. 와, 참 시원시원하네.
네?
크잖아. 1.5배는 되는 것 같은데요.
그렇구나.
태블릿 크기가.
I see. Usually the holes between, or the walkways between holes are a little bit spaced out,
와야.
a little farther than most courses you would see back home. And again, a lot more hilly because the courses are cut out from the mountainsides here more often than not. And you notice that most of the Korean golf courses uses the metric meter instead of yards, which might throw off some golfers in the West. But see, 399 meters, 343 meters. Like so. Beautiful trees. Nice scenery.
드라이브 안 치실
드라이버 쳐야죠.
아, 그럴까요? 2m의 내리막 홀이에요. 형님, 왼쪽에 생각보다 공간 없습니다.
Thank you. So she said there's OB to the right, hazard to the left. A lot of OBs in Korea because the courses are so tight. And in order to save time, usually there's no time to search for balls because there's so many people playing. So there's a lot of what they call OBTs. So where those people are, if your shot happens to go OB, instead of playing a provisional ball a lot of times, they'll let you go up to the OBTs, which are about 230 meters out, then play your fourth shot from there, which will save time from people having to hit here again. So it's more of an economical thing for the golf courses. Well, I guess somewhat in not in the spirit of the game, but for the economic purposes, I suppose.
아, 당했다.
All right. Playing it safe with the hybrid.
오마.
Stinger.
생겼다. 못했다.
아이, 뭐,
Stinker.
회원님, 저기 왼쪽은 공간이 없는데요. 지금 떨어지는 상태 같아요. 내려올 가능성이 있어요.
가볼 게오보다 더 좋은데.
수만 고문.
가서 없으면 힘들어.
Woo, quite the downhill. Oh, nice cut. Back in the fairway.
와. 대박. 아니 페이드와 드로우가 자유자재로.
아우 그럴 리가 있나?
그런 실력자들.
아니야. 치고 나서 알아 무슨 건지.
Ooh, I'm drawing a little too much.
아또 땡겼어.
Ooh, little thin into the hazard. Tiska tiska. So, since he pulled it left into the hazard, you see these little red tee box. Thank you. So he would be hitting right here. Kind of marked in the fairway with a out of bounds white and hazard red tee box. So from here, it looks like this is about a 330 meter hole. He has about 120 meters left. So he would be hitting his fourth from here because he's put his second shot into the hazard. 어떠냐, 영건아? 아직 살아있지, 형?
아 진짜 와. 언제 저게 짤순이의 거리는 아니죠?
Looking good. Right at the pin. Get there. Ooh, just at the front edge. And notice that the cart is also remote controlled. The caddy controls it with the remote on her belt. So she makes it go along the cart path, which is all embedded with some sort of a tracker so that the cart stays only on the path. And he duffs it hard. This hole is mine. Nice touch. Not bad. Good speed, good speed. Whoa, jeez.
어우 세네.
Fast speed. All downhill. All right. Already coming up the 9 hole.
위에
Oh,
보이시죠? 그 위에.
just on top of the patch of the snow.
370 남아요. 긴 놈. 나요?
여기서는 얼마 나올까요?
회원님
엄청
지금
남죠?
네, 350m 나와요. 피오의 가운데 보고 치세요.
물이 있나요? 물 없죠.
물? 아, 세컨이나 서드에서요?
아니야.
오른쪽이 다 물인데요. 그 물이 저 소나무 2개 보이세요? 똑같이 생기네?
네.
거기서부터 그린 앞에까지 물이에요.
이거는 200m인데요.
네, 상관없어요. 200m까지 다 치셔도. 물이 안
Alright.
그냥 클럽하우스 보이는데요?
회원님 클럽하우스 왼쪽 보셔야죠.
So she says there's water hazard just in front of those 2 trees right here, and right here. So I'm good until about 220 yards. See how he fares. Nice stinger. Customary for caddy to yell good shot. Pretty much on every shot.
Here, let me take you.
I don't know if I want people to see my swing. Or my pink.
No, pink shaft is okay. It's the red pants.
Hey man, leave my red pants out of it. Here we go.
Good shot.
걱정하셨단 말이에요?
아니, 거기가 벙커가 있어요. 네, 너무 오른쪽.
형 여기.
소리가.
Thanks. How's that? Now you know how I shoot.
Right into the bunker.
Oh, didn't I miss the bunker? Oh, turned out to be a beautiful day. She scurries back to the cart, arranges all the clubs, walks ahead, and see all these stadium lights here. All right. In some courses, of course, actually, there's all 18 holes are equipped with floodlights, so actually you can play 24 hours. But again, those courses are during summer. Most Korean courses, again, during the summer, sunset is around 7:30. So if you tee off around 3, you might get a little dark during the last 3-4 holes. So usually the last 3-4 holes will have these floodlights that, just like the baseball stadiums, toward the green, so you can see the finishing holes. So you cannot finish in the dark. And that's the big clubhouse. Usually has a banquet area, huge reception. Some clubhouses you can have, there's weddings in it, but not too many host weddings here. Mostly some sort of formal business dinners, a lot of tournaments, Korean community tournaments, a lot of amateur tournaments, so on and so forth. This is the first hole we went down on, and we're on the side of a mountain. You can kind of see.
200까지는 아니고요. 한 185m.
아, 그래요?
Beautiful pine trees.
뒤에 나무가
All right, well, rough is pretty low cut today. You can see. All right, you don't get a lot of diggage. It's pretty resilient grassroots here. Good smack. Man, that ball is bright. Gotta be a Valdic. Oh, jeez. Sorry, I overestimated my ability. Man, I only hit that like 178 yards. Dang. Oh, good looking shot. Sit down.
넣어버렸네.
Woo!
왜 이렇게 많이 가지?
A little strong. Just finished the front nine.
50개 칠 뻔했어.
And what we do is it's a halfway house, kind of like a starter house. So there's about 3 teams ahead of us that's waiting still. We clean our cleats here and then usually wait about 20 minutes or so. Usually have a cup of coffee, some hot beverage or snacks. They're usually called shade houses here in Korea. There's also restrooms in between around 4th to the 5th hole, depending on the course, on every 9 holes.
안녕하십니까?
It looks like beverages, light food, snacks, while we wait for the tee up. And you could usually order ahead. The caddy asks us if we would like something in advance. At about the 8th hole,
오뎅 하나 주세요.
we didn't order in advance. So.
아니요. 이준호.
Prices say about $40, $35, $30, $30. Yeah, so again, quite expensive.
장사를 해야 되는데.
What kind of food comes up?
네? 여기 시내니까.
Oh, thank you.
아, 여기 하기 전에 사진을 찍었어야 되는데.
Little fish stew cake, or fish cake stew. That is 36,000 won, so about $30. Everything about this place is expensive. Gives us the privilege of playing golf in Korea. So, warm our bones up. Get ready. View from number 12. Looking down on the high clubhouse.
내려는 와요. 내려는 오는데 나무 맞아서 왼쪽으로 튀었어요. 볼은 살았는데 얼마나 내려왔을지. 안돼. 웬만하지 않은 거 아니에요, 형님?
아, 왜 이러냐. 막고래.
언덕 맞고.
힘들 듯.
안 죽어.
이거 몰라요, 형님. 내려올 거.
그래요? 그런 희망을.
여기 오비가
넘어간 것 같진 않아.
저기 산 중턱 있어.
옆홀로만 안 가면 웬만하면 내려오거든요. 옆홀 가지고
근데 옆홀도 오비 아니잖아.
오비예요. 옆홀.
스위드에서는 옆홀 오비 아닌데.
티는 있구나.
이 꼭대기에 화이트가 있어.
왼쪽은 있어요.
아니 그러니까 여기 이쪽 말고 왼쪽.
아, 왼쪽은 없어요.
왼쪽은 없어.
왼쪽은 없어요.
이걸 잡아겠어.
이쪽.
너무 잘 보인다.
샷!
오른쪽으로.
쳐라 이거.
문제는 없어.
치고 이거 좀 잡아줘.
네.
내가 쳐보겠어. Spin. It'll come down. All right. This is it. Speeder SLK. G1411. We all know you hit the best with other people's clubs. Shout out to my folks at Encore. way to the right.
안 내려오는 거 같은데.
It's a little shorter than I expected.
가보시면 아마
Way up. From there, way up. But all of our balls are safe down here. And we're looking at a long ass shot into the green. Gapper mid? Gapper low?
미드요.
Gapper mid.
아, 저 있구나.
About 185 meters. Ooh, good looking shot. Nice saw. Ooh, a bit of a putt left, but auto driving cart. All right, this is me. Right here, getting down the hill.
너 빼야 돼. 매트야, 매트.
아, 네, 저쪽으로.
온 세상이 보는데 부정을.
아니, 여기 이거 매트니까.
Free drop area. Fine.
편집을 어떻든 해야지.
자, 바로존 25만 원. Wow, how is that short?
에이, 여기.
Oh.
형 너무 살살 아니야?
나이키 공 있나요? 하고 꼭 가야 되겠네.
We just finished our round,
아니, 이제
and what happens now is we're heading towards the parking lot with our clubs. So the clubs are actually going to be deposited
뭐
into our cars.
직접 재산 다
Let's see
팔았으면.
here. So, to avoid theft, this is where we first got off and unloaded the,
골프장 세차
all the
발레가
clubs.
제일 싸요. 수입차가 4만
All
원.
the clubs are there.
그렇게 써요?
So the caddy ensures that all of our clubs are actually placed back into the original cars. So they ask that you bring out the car keys with you when you first come out onto the course. So, I think this practice started about 15, 16 years ago when there were a lot of thefts reported.
다음 칸. 이 칸 말고 다음 칸.
네.
이제 좌회전. 네.
Right here. 끝에 거.
저는 산타페. 네.
아, 옆에서.
Oh, perfect.
제대가 수준부터 있네. 어우. 세우느라 힘들 것 같네.
이거는 현관에 맡기라고.
Thank you. Oh, what service. Look at that.
저희 현관 다시 가죠.
네, 모셔다 드려요.
그거 주세요. 그거 무거워 내 거. 아, 이 커버 이거 씌우는 사람들 있네.
Come on, come on.
그것만 다시 현관으로 가야 돼. 조던 되게 이쁘다.
In. Yeah, that Jordan cover is smashed. Ta-da. Okay.
드릴게요.
And she takes us back to the clubhouse.
쉬운 날이 이제 없을 것 같아.
꽃샘추위가 또
꽃샘추위
있죠.
한번
3월달에 한 번 올
버텨야
거예요.
될 것 같아요.
Man, I can't believe so many people came to play. 진짜 사람 많지.
그래서 다음 주말에는 다들 뭐 해요?
No?
돌아오는 주말이야? 아니면 그 다음 주말이야?
주말 29일. 29일. 나한테 한 게 아니구나.
아, 왜요?
나도 하긴 나도 그렇지. 민망해 할까봐.
아, 형님 뭐 하시나 했습니다, 진짜.
아유, 갑자기
아.
놀래가지고 당황스러웠어.
근데 만사령은 이게 나오시네요.
And back to where we started. Okay, thank you.
네, 회원님 고생 많으셨어요.
감사합니다. 네. Oh yes.
혹시 아까 볼 타월
Thank you.
네, 회원님.
좀 더러운 타월 같은 거 있으면
네, 회원님. 어떤 뭐 닦으셔야 돼요?
The nice cars are parked nearby.
아, 그래요? 따로 있어요?
And back where we started. Now all the scores that we shot today, right? We could tap the screen here. Yeah, if you could show us here. Take tap that. 5803. So you could also rate your caddy, scorecard. It's a company called Smart Score that does all the score calculations in handicap. They also have an app. And out pops your scorecard. It's kind of like, hey, isn't that like a full model? And there it is. Yeah, let's not show the card too close. And that's how it's done, folks. And it only took us, about 5.5 hours to play 18 holes. Into the locker room. And like I said, bathing is not mandatory, but again, practically everyone does. Comes to bathe here. All the sunscreen is provided. Alright, and then from here, of course.
오, 바지.
This is a locker key.
그거네요? 반바지.
네,
이거.
반바지 되는
아,
So everybody
저랑
brings
체형이 안
a
맞아가지고 안 사는데, 저.
bag of such.
식사는요?
And away we go. And another hour drive back home
이 정도
after we eat.
날씨일 거라고 예상했었으면